Hey, this is Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us.
Remember that none of this is financial advice.
Today it is Tuesday, November 12th, and it is a special day. Bitcoin has touched $90,000. XRP touched 72 cents. So we had the TA folks telling us that we had to get through 60 cents and get through 66 cents. And that we had to stay above 60 cents for 3 days. It's day 2. Yesterday we got above 60. Today we're above 70. We're doing good. XRP is looking nice, and we know that we're going to follow the rest of the market. If we look at this Bitcoin all-time chart, it's looking nice. If I owned any Bitcoin, I'd probably sell it for XRP. Just looking at the all-time charts, XRP is just starting to gear up for this massive run, while Bitcoin is sitting at an all-time high. Looking at the 7-day chart, Bitcoin is up 27%, while XRP is up 43% on the 7-day. Let's come see what Smoke's talking about. Smoke has some good advice for us. When you're tempted to dwell on missed chances in crypto, remember the biggest gains are still ahead, not behind. The future holds more opportunity than the past ever did. There's still time to make it. And Smoke's telling us that it's just the beginning. I totally agree. Smoke says this isn't the blow off top. This is just the market warming up. Let's look at this post. Smoke says this is why Ripple launched crypto custody for banks. Trump is expected to overturn Biden's veto of SAB 121, paving the way for U.S. Tier 1 investment banks to launch crypto custody services. Mass adoption of U.S. bank crypto custody is anticipated by 2025. Ripple foresaw this impending shift. In 2020, the OCC issued a letter affirming that nationally chartered banks have the authority to provide crypto custody services to customers. The opportunity for banks to secure their place in the custody of tokenized asset is both lucrative and inevitable, one that neither banks nor Ripple intend to miss. This is on top of a post from XRP Drops, where we have a document from Ripple called Digital Asset Custody, where it says, unlock the 20 trillion digital asset market opportunity. Use cases for banks. By leveraging digital asset custody and tokenization infrastructure that enables full control over the operating and security model, such as flexible deployment, cloud SaaS, customer-hosted environments, or hybrid, or flexible key management models, like multi-party computation and or hardware security models, banks can bring to market innovative new use cases, including tokenization and digital asset servicing use cases, such as issuance and custody of tokenized securities and real-world assets, cryptocurrency custody and trading wallets for institutional high net worth and retail clients, tokenized securities registry platform, operated as service for the institutional investors, building sub-custody networks for global service coverage, structured products with crypto/digital assets underlying, issuance and custody of commodity-backed tokens, allowing broader investor base to directly invest into commodities such as gold or other rare metals, tokenized bank deposits to create a payment medium within a bank or within a consortium of banks, the elimination of manual reconciliation of books and records at various stages of transaction, from issuance to distribution, trading, settlement, and asset services. XRP Drops. So this is from Ripple's Custody Guide for Banks, which states a number of use cases for banks. Ripple's custody representing the next evolution of crypto exchanges. It's time for banks to engage with crypto asset customers. Crypto asset adoption is moving from the fringes of finance to the largest and most venerable trade centers in the world. Banks cannot afford to miss the moment. The United States Office of Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, recently provided greater regulatory certainty for national banks and federal savings associations, which impacts hundreds of millions of Americans transacting billions of dollars of digital currencies a day. In July 2020, the OCC issued an interpretive letter stating that banks in the national system have authority to provide cryptocurrency custody services to customers. Finally, the OCC continued its progress with a January 4th, 2021 interpretive letter clarifying that the national banks and federal savings institutions can participate within independent node verification networks and use stablecoins to conduct payment activities. So they've had the ability for a while and it hasn't happened. And we've been waiting with XRP for that flip the switch moment. When are we going to get that flip the switch moment? I think it's coming soon. Crypto Barbie has this to say about it. Did you know that the former US President Donald Trump and now the current president used the XRP tip bot back in 2019? He accepted XRP back then, and Ripple has discussed XRP with the Trump administration. Stuart Alderati talked about this. He talked about going and meeting with Trump and how Trump listened to them and their plea about what was going on with the SEC and the fight against Ripple. It was total bogus. And Trump had their back. The first thing he's doing is firing Gary Gensler. We saw that BitBoy was talking to Donald Trump Jr. about XRP. And
You also got coins like XRP that are working to change the banking system. XRP is a coin that, what they're trying to do is make it to where they can do international cross-border payments much faster. So Bitcoin and XRP are both what we know as networks of value. So SWIFT system that runs the banking system right now, the international transfers, cross-border payments, it's a network of information. So when something is happening on the SWIFT system, somebody's got to come in on the back end and do all the work.
Yeah.
Well,
so if you're dealing with time differences and everything else,
100%.
like you would in an international transaction, that creates the headache.
Well, it creates
or the time lag, really.
Well, it's 5 to 7 days is how long it takes for these things to actually settle. With XRP, it settles in 30 seconds because it's a network of value.
And all we're waiting for is that flip the switch. Crypto Barbie poses the question, will Trump flip the switch if he's reelected? He's been reelected and it looks like the flip is being switched. Nothing's going to go overnight. I know we like to talk about waking up and seeing XRP at $100, but first it's going to have to go up and go through $2, $4, $5, $10. These prices are going to have to be hit. And each step along the way, there's going to be sell orders. And those sell orders are going to send the price back down and people are going to buy and it's going to go back up. Once we break a new all-time high, there's going to be no stopping us. Right now we're fighting 60 cents. We're fighting 66 cents. I'm unsure what this next level of resistance is going to be. Somebody's going to say it's going to be 76, 80 cents. We'll wait for the TA guys to tell us. But everything is saying that XRP is looking great. So right here, Bruce Hunter says, has anyone else noticed this? XRP is going to flip ETH, which has already happened once before from CoinMarketcap. ETH has a market cap of 393 billion. It's ranked number 2 by market caps out of all the cryptocurrencies. XRP is ranked number 7, slightly behind Dogecoin. Doge overtook us. That's okay. It's just momentarily. XRP's market cap is $39 billion. So we're times 10 away from the market cap of Ethereum. Now Ethereum, it's got some good stuff going for it. They've got the Ethereum virtual machine. There's nothing wrong with a bunch of devs who could do the Badger dance. It's the one thing XRP doesn't have going for us. We don't have Badger dancing devs. That's a big problem. I wish that we did have Badger dancing XRPL devs. Maybe somebody can make that happen. Maybe David Schwartz, he can get up there and do a little Badger dance for us. Then we would finally be able to compete. But all jokes aside, Ethereum's not efficient. You have to spend money on fees to use Ethereum. It's not efficient, which makes it not fun. If you're going to spend $100 on Uniswap to buy a token like Osmi AI, and you have to burn $20 worth of Ethereum, that sucks. That's not an enjoyable product. Go play with some XRPL memes. It's free. You buy memes, you have fun. It's free. I think XRP is going to take over. I think we're going to overtake Ethereum for sure. I think we're going to overtake Bitcoin. And I think XRP is going to be a 3 to 4 digit asset. It is going to start going our way. It already is. We're at 72 cents. But we have to remember that XRP is a lagger. XRP is a lagger. Dogecoin, ADA, Ethereum, Bitcoin. These things are all going to go first. XRP is going to go last. We have to be ready for that mentally. We can't be chasing green candles. We've seen what Bitcoin's doing. If you're trading your XRP for Bitcoin right now, that would be the most foolish move you could ever make. It should be the opposite way around. Don't buy the falling sword. If you sold all your XRP for Sol or whatever it is that you might have sold for, you're probably sitting there kicking yourself a little bit right now. But what if things don't happen how they always have? What if XRP just fucking moons? It doesn't wait for anybody. The flip gets switched. It could happen. We always say this time's not different. I think that this time could be different. Why not? Until we're proven that this time's the same, this time could be different. Because this time we have Trump behind it. We have the US economy. We have the world economy. We're ready to come out of this recession. I think that we're all ready for that. This is the next industrial revolution. This is the time when finance meets the internet for real. Sure, Wells Fargo and Bank of America have websites, but the actual way that they operate is the same way they've been operating for a long time. It's time that that gets upgraded. It's time that Swift in their messaging program gets updated. That came out in the 70s. Before email or text message, Swift created a messenger system for banks and countries to take part in cross-border payments. They were able to communicate with one another about what was going on and what to expect. But now we're at a time when this is ready to be instant. There's no reason to wait. It's like Brad Garlinghouse said, the fastest way to move $10,000 from USA to China is on a plane with a briefcase. And it doesn't need to be that way anymore. I mean, even right now with Coinbase, if you want to pay a few fees, you can get it to your bank account pretty fast. With Venmo, you can get it there pretty fast. But we can't have walled gardens. We need it to be trustless. We need it to be instant. We need it to be decentralized. I think that the XRPL provides this, and I'm excited to see what comes in the next few weeks. David Schwartz said it feels like Christmas, and I think that by Christmas, we're all going to be sitting pretty. Zach, Crypto Reviews, thank you for being here. Until next time.